A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The moment of truth, the moment everyone has been waiting for. The biggest ladies match on the African continent, on the biggest stage the two countries have ever faced off in world pool. South Africa, Uganda. Two world-class teams, two friendly players, but two very big rivals. Lots of reasons to try and beat themselves. Lots of competition, lots of prizes to win, lots of pride at stake, lots of money, lots of medals, lots of reasons as to why you have to keep yourself glued onto the screen for the next 1.5 hours. South Africa against Uganda. South Africa's A team starting lineup: Joy Willenberg, Nicole Boysen, Madeline, Erin, and Sasha. For the Uganda team, Marion, Rukia, Zaimat, Rashida, and Rita. Welcome to the match. Tell a friend, to tag a friend, to ask a friend to come and be a part of history. My name, on behalf of the Pool Association of Uganda, is Peter Chobe. Welcome to the stream.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a race to 30. May the best team win. Start your matches. Start your matches.
I believe the images are now good. We are using 3 tables where I've placed my tripod. I think we can clearly see the 2. The other one we probably can't. This is table number 1. The South African is Joy Wellenberg. The Ugandan is Zaimat Nabafu. On table number 2, which you can also see in the background, the South African is Nicole Boyson. The Ugandan is Marion Chisache. Well, on table number 3, the South African has been Madeline and the Ugandan has been Rukia Naiga, and that frame is done. The score is 1-0 after Rukia Naiga defeating Madeline of South Africa. On that very table, Erin is now on against Rashida. 1-0. Uganda in the lead. It is the final of the Black Ball International HAWLEY Cup. The 2 leading protagonists in ladies pool on the African continent. Team Uganda, Team SA, race to 13. A slow frame on the second table. Nicole Boysen against Marion Chisache. Those are the kind of games that Marion is accustomed to. Another complicated frame, the one you are looking at, between Zaimat and Joy. The 2 players have been friends, having been part of the African Championships for the last 8+ years, both of them. This is a very, very, very good shot from Zaimat. She looks determined. She looks very, very, very determined by the look of her face, Zaimat. The last time they faced off was just 2 days ago in the semi-finals. Team Uganda won and qualified for the final. The South Africa A team had to go through the long classification games to try and make it to this final, and indeed they made it. Here we are. Uganda 1, South Africa 0 for the gold medal, for the trophy, for the biggest prize in ladies pool teams category, not just on the continent but even beyond. This tournament has seen participation from about 9 teams, some of them from South Africa, also from Australia, then Uganda, Ireland, as well as Eswatini. After that miss from Zaimat, this is the South African legend Joy Willenberg. Goes for a safety shot. I'm not so sure it was the right choice because Zaimat had what you'll recall some kind of a dead ball, that yellow ball packed in the center. Joy ends up giving Zaimat an opportunity to open up that ball. Another frame is ongoing between Erin, a very, very, very young but very talented player. I hope she comes next on one of these two tables. You may probably see what I'm talking about. She is playing against Rashida, meaning that the only Ugandan yet to step on table is Rita Nimosima, who will most likely be up against Beatrice Monyake, the reigning world black ball champion. 1-0 on 3 tables, Uganda in the lead. Too much noise in the arena because we are also having the final of the men's category, by the way. That is between the two of South Africa's teams. Indeed, it has been the Ugandans who have been at least able to ensure that not everything in this tournament goes the way of the South Africans, as was the case in the All Africa Pool Championships. Joy playing a defensive safety shot, not very accurate. I think she has started off playing under pressure. She's too experienced to be overwhelmed by the occasion. Joy, one of the most trusted shooters on the continent for the last 10 years. Somehow Zaimat has also under pressure delivered a shot which is not to perfection given the amount of energy she has used. A slower shot would have done better. Still nervy, still pressurous, and too tense, too close to call. 1-0, rest 13, Uganda in the lead. Thank you for watching from wherever you're watching. Albs WBS, always watching. Mokisa, Brian, you want me to tell Zaimat to calm down? No, I can't. She's in the match. She's not supposed to receive any communication from anywhere outside the match, apart from the umpire. Omron Emma, thank you for watching. Grace Mulinda, oh my good friend, former Secretary for Ladies Affairs on the Executive of the Pool Association of Uganda, thank you for watching. I hope you are now able to run. Spina Shamila, always watching. Abdallah Lukwago, Brian Mokisa, and all of you who are maybe missing lunch, I don't know, otherwise this is supposed to be lunchtime. You are deciding to have yourself a blast watching the finest shooters on the African continent take on each other. Ladies category for a chance to be called the African champions. 1-0, rest to 13. The Ugandans are in the lead. It is one of the sisters, Rukia Naiga, who notched in that octagon for that first frame. 3 more games are ongoing simultaneously on 3 tables here at the ballroom of the Monte Cassino hotel complex here in Johannesburg, the business center of South Africa. I'm impressed by the fact that the president of Black Ball International, the world governing body for the discipline of black ball, is in the arena and is deciding to watch the ladies' game, even though the men's game, the final of the same competition, is also ongoing. That is very impressive of him. The Ugandans have been involved in 5 finals today. This is the 5th. They have so far won 2. This one maybe should be the 3rd. The 2 champions, Uganda has won the men's, the overall under 23 category, where Kenneth Odong defeated Ronish Williams 7-6. Uganda has also won the ladies doubles seniors event. The 2 sisters, Rukia and Rashida, defeated the 2 South Africans, that is Nicole and Madeline, 7-3 in the final. Here we are again, Uganda versus South Africa senior team of the ladies in yet another final. On the second table, that is Nicole Boysen playing red, last red, almost sunk it in, but misses it narrowly and gives an opportunity for Marion to redeem herself. While on the third table, Erin is against Rashida, and it is Erin on the attack. She has 1 ball to play before the black, which is there for her taking, and given her quality, which I've seen all tournament long, I believe it is going to be her equalizing for Team South Africa. Too tight, too unpredictable, too tense, too close to call, too nervy, too mind-blowing. And yet, Joy Wellenberg misses. She is a top player for the last 10 years in African pool ladies category. The last thing I expect of her is to be nervy in moments like this. She's supposed to be the inspiration behind her team. She's the longest serving participant on the Ugandan team of all. She's not supposed to be nervy. In the meantime, Erin has equalized against Rashida. Scores are now 1-1. Zaimat misses. It's about to become 2-1. That is the noise of the South African team. They know that it is about to become 2-1 with themselves leading, while on table number 5, on table number 3, Rita is lagging against Beatrice. Now it's Madeline against Zaimat on the same table. You know, 100 people viewing ladies when they are men playing, that is good. When 100 people are watching ladies, when they are men playing also, that is good, not so. That's why I've come here. Yeah. To support the girl child. Exactly. That's why Zimbabwe is here. Support her. It's very easy
for Zimbabwe to lay Uganda. All the G's. Yes! Then they say, how come Zimbabwe overpass 5 years after 10 years? Fanda. Come on!
Marion has found a way to see off Nicole on table 2. Scores are now 2-2. Very, very close and tense match. This is Madeline breaking against Zaimat. No balls spotted. Yellows are clearly the better balls. Open table, while on table number 2, the very, very, very talented young player. I think she's around 17 or so. By the look, she's taking on Rukia. While on table number 3, Rita is playing out against Beatrice. Previous results between the two teams, they have faced off twice in the past week. 2 days ago, exactly on Saturday, in the semi-final, the Ugandans qualified for this match by defeating South Africa 13-11. The last frame was not played to completion because it was a race. Game did not have to be played to completion. The South African team A then qualified for the final after winning the classification match, defeating South Africa 2, after South Africa 2 had defeated South Africa 3 in the second semi-final. The other time they faced off last week was the day the Ugandans arrived here, exactly 6 days ago, last Tuesday at around the same time, by the way. On that day, South Africa won on a decider in a best of 25, 13-12. Before then, the two teams met off in the final of the All Africa Pool Championships at the Olympic and Youth Development Center in Lusaka, Zambia, early last year. It also ended in a decider. The Ugandans won 13-12 for the victory. And yet 4 years ago, Uganda also defeated South Africa in the same tournament to lift their second All Africa Championships. That was 2019. In 2017, South Africa defeated Uganda in the final of the All Africa Pool Championships. Before 2017, they had last faced off in 2016. It was the last time South Africa lined up 4 players in the All Africa Championships. It is the last time they thought they were too good for all of the other African teams. The day Uganda won its first African title on home soil at the Lugogo Indoor Stadium in Kampala. That one ended in a decider when Rita Nimsima defeated Elzet Cohen. It ended 13-12. Here they are facing off. Once again, 2016 was, by the way, the first time the Ugandans defeated the South Africans. The two countries have been exchanging the African Championship between themselves, with either South Africa winning and Uganda coming second, or Uganda winning and South Africa coming second. The only time that was interrupted was in 2019 in Sekunda district, Mpumalanga province, South Africa, when South Africa came third on home soil. On that day, Zimbabwe came second. The big miss of the All Africa Pool Championships was Team Uganda. There is no doubt about that. It has been seen with the naked eye that most of the championships, besides the Masters, have been direct confrontation between the Ugandans and the South Africans. Apart from, of course, the men's senior title, both team and individual, because the semi-finals were all South African affairs. There is another final going on, Team Masters category between South Africa and Australia, and we shall be getting updates on that one as well. 2-2 after 4 frames played. Zaimat on the yellows. She looks good to go as long as she can sink in this last yellow in the center pocket. The white ball is natural for the black, while Erin on the second table is up against Rukia, and I believe you can see for yourself the kind of talent that she is. She is the biggest revelation for South African ladies pool, in my opinion, in this year. It is Erin on the black on table 2, while Zaimat on the black on the table 1. The competition between those teams is that tight. Zaimat sinks it in and Erin sinks it in almost simultaneously. Scores go to 3-3. I believe you are enjoying what you're seeing, especially from the perspective of the neutrals. These are two evenly balanced teams, and yet one of them will have to come number 2. On table number 3, Beatrice Monyake has defeated Nimusima Rita as you hear the noise of the South Africans, and the scores are now 4 for the South Africans and 3 for Uganda. That is the noise of the South Africa saying, "Let's go SA." Beatrice, after singing "Let's go SA, let's go," is invited to the table almost immediately to take on Rashida on table number 1, while on table number 2, Joy Willenberg takes on Marion Tisache, and table number 3, Rita Nimsima takes on Nicole Boysen. 7 frames played. The 8th, 9th, and 10th frames are being lagged at the same time. This is very beautiful to see all games ending at exactly the same time, lagging at exactly the same time, and even scores between the two players. That is testament of how even poised these teams are. Kawanda Jimmy, thank you for watching. Abdurrahim Kasita. Edgar Kobgabe, you're asking for the scores. It is 4-3 South Africa in the lead. David Francis Semambo, thank you for watching. Wanyera Robert Wamaluku, Owanup Dennis Chirigwajo, Makisa Brian, Charlie, Stanley Mobedu, Christos Sisenda. You say you can see the Rukia game from here. Elvis John, Ninye Ivan, David, Etienne Alan Akila, Kawanda Jimmy, Spina Shamira, WBS, Lukwago Abdallah, Laki Musinguzi, Nelson Shakanabo, Sulaiman Sinabria, and all of you. Thank you for watching and welcome to the best of African ladies pool. South Africa 4, Uganda 3. Rashida versus Beatrice directly in your face on the table. In the background, it is Joy versus Marion. The one you cannot see is Nicole taking on Rita.
No comment.
On table number 2, Joy is deciding to use the mechanical bridge. It is allowed in black ball to comfortably play, try to find the angle, looking for one of the reds in the middle of the table. Galbiz Masha Dennis, thank you for watching. Second Mate Shafiq. B. Jeffrey says, come on B, you are supporting Beatrice. Of course, Beatrice, I've had her being nicknamed B, and then Joan being nicknamed J. Beatrice playing the yellows. She's a very, very, very accomplished player. Very easy to underrate because of her stroke. You can kind of think that she's not sure of what she's doing, but believe you me, she is very, very, very solid. Her biggest achievement of her career is victory in the World Blackball Championships in Tangier, Morocco last year. She is the reigning World Blackball Champion. That is the weight of the player, that is Beatrice Monyake. She's on the verge of defeating Rashida to increase South Africa's lead from 4-3 to 5-3. What can Rashida do with this miss? Very tricky looking situation. If she decides to commit to try and put that red ball in the center pocket, controlling the white ball, not to lose it, to go to the opposite side of the table where she can't put the black directly, it will not be easy to pot. Maybe she is committing. She does. Look at the white ball management. That is the world class in Motesi Rashida. She narrowly misses on the intended white ball, but still you will trust that she can sink in this black ball, rolling it against the cushion, putting it in the corner pocket, right side near to your screen. And sinks it in. Beatrice congratulates her opponent. Scores are 4-4 for Uganda and for South Africa. Next up is Rukia Naiga, sister to Rashida Mutes, and also taking on Beatrice. Beatrice back, Rukia on table. On table number 2, Marion is taking on Joy in a close frame, while on table number 3 is Nicole Boyson taking on Rita. The match is so close that even the lags are difficult to determine who won. The players are not sure who won the lag, and they are inviting the umpire to come and decide for them. There is the umpire. She gives away the break in favor of Beatrice.
Come on, Lucky.
Beatrice to break. A fair break it is. Balls scattered. Non-potted. Dry break. On the third table, Rita is seemingly in attack mode with 3 balls as compared to the 1 for her opponent Nicole. While on the second table, between Joy and Marion, it is Joy on table, having been snookered and trying to find the angle for her reds. I believe you are watching that one as she fouls, and the 2 shots are celebrated by the Ugandans as if it is a frame 1. Rukia on the reds, Marion on the yellows on table number 2, and we shall be getting an update on table number 3, the frame between Nicole and Rita. Eight games played, 8 frames played already. The 3 we are having are the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Testament of the equity in the strength of the 2 teams. They are currently drawing 4-4. It is not the same business as the AAPA when the Ugandans were not in participation and the South African ladies took virtually everything. This time they are finding their equal, and we are having the best match that we can have for the final in the ladies category. On table number 2, Marion Chisache restores Uganda's 1 frame lead after defeating Joy Willenberg. Scores are now 5-4 with the Ugandans in the lead, while on table number 3, Rita is trying to sink in her last red before the black, and that red is sunk in. It is her on the black. Maybe we can just roll the camera a little bit such that you guys can see that clearance. That is Rita on the black. She sinks it in. Scores are now 6-4 for the Ugandans. Back to our center focus tables. Rashida against Beatrice, and now Marion back against Madeline on table number 2. Kindly make some predictions in the comment section. For me, like I normally do, I can't. This match is too close to call. The quality of the teams is too even that you can hardly pick a better team. The result when these 2 teams can always go either way. On table number 3, Nicole Boysen returns to the table after losing on the same table to Rita. She now takes on Rashid. On table number 2, Madeline versus Marion. On table number 1, which you are watching, Beatrice on attack against Rukia. Beatrice has already lost a match to Rukia today. The 3rd place match of the ladies singles category. 5,000 South Africa rands and a bronze medal. That one was won by Rukia convincingly, 7-1. Alice Phiri asking for the scores. It is 6-4 with the Ugandans in the lead. Kel Lawrence, you are predicting that the Ugandans will win 14-11. 14-11 is not possible. It is a race to 13. As long as one team reaches 13, the match ends instantly. That is Beatrice Monyake trying to win her 2nd game in quick succession. She seems to be playing the better game on the South African team today. She qualified for this. She had qualified only to make South Africa's B team for this competition, but was, I would say, lucky to be part of the team after one of the players who qualified for this team, that is Marina Jacobs, who is also now the reigning African champion, pulled out of the tournament to try and participate in the HAWLEY Championships in China. She ended up missing out because she failed to get a visa, and yet her place had already been lost to Beatrice. Beatrice is now showing that she is worth every penny that has been spent on her to participate in this championship. These players from South Africa have been camped here at the Grand Monte Casino Hotel for the last 2 weeks. In fact, it's more than 2 weeks in quick succession, playing pool day in and day out. The only day they didn't play was last Monday, which was for the opening ceremony. Beatrice sinks in the black against Rukia to put more respect on the score. 6-5, Uganda in the lead. Beatrice is all over the moon. Look at her. Joy Willenberg now comes in against Rita Nimusima. Six for the Ugandans, 5 for the Proteas, 6 for the She Cranes, 5 for the She Proteas, as the national teams of the respective countries are nicknamed. What is a pending clearance is emerging on table number 3, that is Rashida up against Nicole. You can probably see it not so clearly though, but Rashida is having 2 reds to negotiate, actually 3 reds, doing her usual excellent cue ball control. While on the center focus table, it is Rita winning the lag against Joy, while on table number 2, Marion is on table against Madeline. 2 match pool on one day. Rashida is only able to get herself a white ball for potting red with a bank shot, and she does no mistake. Sinks it in, but white ball is not good enough for her next shot. Hopefully on her perspective, she sinks it in, and we focus back on the center table, on the table number 1. And Rashida sinks in the black. Somehow the world-class Nicole Boysen has not won a frame so far. Scores are now 7-5. It is the Ugandans in the lead. And yet on table number 2, Madeline looks to be set to pull one back for the South Africans against Marion. Good cue ball control from Madeline. And yes, oh no. Madeline blunders. She misses. These are the chances of which Marion feeds. Most especially in the Uganda Pool League setting. She thrives off mistakes from her opponents. She is extremely difficult to beat when her opponent has one ball on the table. We shall be back to that game in the meantime on table number 3, where Rashida has just defeated Nicole. It is now Zaimat up against the young girl, very talented Erin. Shari Williams, I don't want to agree with you when you say Joy is too weak. She may not be having a very good day, but I've been watching her for the last 10 years, playing on the South African level, on the African level, and indeed on the international level, participated in tournaments in and out of Africa, and is very well respected as a shooter, not just in Africa, but across the world. She's a very, very good competitor. Joy fouls. Advantage Rita. It is a face of extreme sheer determination for Rita to win this frame for herself and for her team. Asks for the cue ball and Joy gives it to her. That is Rita playing to apply all of that experience. She has been part of the All Africa Pole Association family since 2014. She has never missed any edition of the African Championships until last week when her team didn't get South Africa visas on time and miss out on the AAPA, but they came with a very big determination to win the HAWLEY Cup. Here they are in the final against South Africa. Joy gets an opportunity again. She has not been herself since the start of the match, and I do believe that should she lose this frame, the South Africa technical bench should think of a substitution. And I can see Sasha on the substitutes bench waiting to replace. Even the South Africa B and C players are here supporting their international teammates to ensure that this match goes their way. Erin is also on the attack against Zaimat on table number 3, as Marion on table number 2 continues in defensive mode against Medellin. 7-5, Uganda leading. Mwingo Abraham, I cannot speak to the players. I don't have that right. They are on table. They can only speak to the umpire. And the testimony of her performance today, Joy misses yet again what should have been an easy shot given her very high standards. With due respect to her, I think this team South Africa technical bench should think of a substitution. They are trying to motivate her by singing the Let's Go SA song. And the Ugandan fans respond by singing Let's Go UG. So the competition is not just the frames on table, but also the music in the cheerleading stands. Medellin on black on table number 2 plays it but misses. Marion with a chance again. She has 4 yellows, one of them frozen against the cushion, but she has the game reading to win a frame of that sort, while Zaimat is now on the attack against Erin on table 3. You are watching the best of African pool ladies category. I would assume that the players, if you were asked to name the African team of 8, if Africa were to play a match maybe against Europe or South America or North America or something like that, all of the 8 will come from this team, from these teams. All of the 8. Rita in attack mode. She needs one big shot. One big shot. The advantage of her game is that both of Joy's yellows, though they are packed near the center pockets, are packed at one side of the table. So as long as Rita's white ball is played to remain on the right side of the table, even when she doesn't pot, she'll be good to go. But I'm sure she'll be going for the pot as Marion on table number 2 plays the perfect white ball to defeat Madeline and increase Uganda's lead to now 8-5. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now Rita needing a very, very, very big shot against Joy. She has defeated Joy in the last 2 editions of the All Africa Pool Championships, both in Zambia last year and South Africa in 2019. Here she is playing a stand shot long range target and misses it, but the shot has a defensive effect. Advantage Joy. On the table that Marion defeated Madeline, Erin comes immediately to play frame number 16. On table number 3, the just ended result has been victory for Zaimat against Erin. Scores are therefore 9-5. Uganda 9, South Africa 5. The South Africans need to start mounting a comeback, or else this final is drifting away from them. They are facing up against a team of very determined and very talented players from East Africa. They have so many reasons to try and win this match, especially because they missed out on the AAPA. The only consolation can be winning the HAWLEY Cup, and the HAWLEY Cup can only be won by winning this match. Meanwhile, Rita fouls. This time, surely, Joy will not return her, allow her to return to the table. This must be 9-6. On table number 3, Beatrice wins the lag and is breaking against Zaimat. Too much action at the same time. Joy bursts up in noise, supporting herself after winning her first frame of the day. Score is now 9-6. It has been a slow tactical frame. In comes Rashida, also taking on Joy. Beatrice is against Zaimat on table number 3, while on table number 2 it is Erin against Marion. Uganda versus South Africa, ladies category final of the team event. Definitely the 2 best teams on the African continent, but I'm even more sure that they are some of the very, very best teams in the world, ladies category. By the way, the coach of the Zimbabwe national team on the lighter side has just told me that they are asking Ugandan men, they are asking Zimbabwean men to marry Ugandan ladies such that they produce children, girls who know how to play pool. That is how much Ugandan pool is rated on the African continent. Zaimat playing yellows against the one ball on the table left for Beatrice on the third table. Actually, Beatrice has 2 balls. Joy wins the lag against Rashida, while Erin is now in attacking mode against Marion on the second table. Nicole breaks, doesn't pot. Marion sinks in Uganda's 10th frame against the very talented young girl. Erin scores are now 10 versus 10-6. I am sure even the South Africans know that the Ugandans are now in the front seat and are now the big favorites for the gold medal. If they win it, it will be the biggest of all their victories in international competition against South Africa. This will be even bigger. The fact that firstly it's on South African soil, the fact that it has attracted international competition from the USA, from Australia, from Ireland and from elsewhere in Africa, and for the fact that it has lots of international recognition and prizes, cash, medals and trophy for winning this gold medal match. You're looking at Joy Willenberg taking on Rashida Motesi, as on table number 2 Rita Nimusima wins the lag against Madeline, with Zaimat Nabafu playing black against Beatrice on table number 3. I can take you to the table. Zaimat sinks in the black. These are the Ugandans in celebratory mode, players and the Ugandan community residing in South Africa. It is 11-6. The Ugandans are 2 frames away from winning the Black Ball International HAWLEY Cup. It is possible to even seal off the victory in the current sequence of play. The world-class Rashida against Joy, Rita against Madeline, and yet in comes Rukia against Nicole. If I can show you the pictures, the South African male team have come in to start supporting their ladies. Pilani, Madimente, Lunga, Franklin, and the group of fans as well as their coaching staff have realized the need to come in and support their ladies. But the longer it goes without them mounting a big comeback, the more likely it is that the Ugandans can win. Joy shows the signs of the brilliance that we already know she has. She can very ably pot the two reds. The only bit of a problem is the black ball, and unfortunately it is the only important frame, the only important ball, the most important of all to sink in. Rashida waiting on her seat should Joy fail to pot. Joy misses. The Ugandans celebrate. The target for the Ugandans is not to have any more players return to the table after these 3 frames. 11-6, 17 frames played. It is a race to 13. After 13, the match stops. It is not best of 25, it is a race to 13. The difference is that best of 25 was the group stage, whether irrespective of the current result on the table that may be, the match will have to be played to completion. Rashida misses. Joy has 2 reds, one of them packed in the pocket, the other very tricky. She must win, Joy, or else it will be 1 away from victory for the Ugandans. Madeline on table 2 must win against Rita, and as well Nicole on table 3 must win against South Africa. Should the Ugandans win this match, it will be an underlination of their status as the finest team on the continent, because it has been a lot of homework for the South African team in compared to the last 2 teams they assembled that were defeated by the Ugandans in a competition of this sort. This time the qualifiers for this tournament were in so many provinces, including Gauteng, including Cape Town, including Mpumalanga, and the players who are lined up are without doubt the very, very best that South Africa has to offer, and they are at home. This is the world class in Joy Willenberg. Very, very, very good shooting. Even the men of South Africa are in agreement that it is a very, very good shot, world class. On table number 2, Madeline has fouled against Rita as Joy tries to make it 7. And she does it against the world-class player that Rashida Mutesi is. This, what Joy has just done, is almost a criminal offense in pool.
Take your time.
That shot is nowhere good. No, not anywhere near very good. Rashida will definitely be. Oh, is she trying a bank shot first? I can't understand her thinking. The idea was wrong. The execution was wrong. The victory now goes to Joy Willenberg of South Africa. 11-7. The South African men are now cheering the ladies, led by Pilani Nkosi Mazambani. Beatrice Monyake is called to the table to take on Marion Chisache. There comes Beatrice. On table number 3, it is Rukia against Joy. On table number 2, Rita against Madeline. Marion, the 4th placed Ugandan, against Beatrice, who is the proud winner of the World Black Ball Championships. That happened in Tangier in Morocco last year, the biggest performance of her lifetime. On the second table, Rita fouls. Should somehow the South Africans find a way to win these three games, it will be game on, because should they win them, it will be 11-10, and the next session of 3 frames will be the one to determine which team of these 2 world-class ladies becomes champion of the Black Ball International HAWLEY Cup. A tactical frame being unleashed by Madeline against Rita on table number 2. Another tactical frame between Marion and Beatrice on the center table number 1. And another tactical frame between Nicole and Rukia on table number 3. It seems both teams are not going to apply substitutes at all. They are only trusting their first 5 and entrusting the the task to them. That is by no means a good shot. No way. By Beatrice. She has, in my opinion, been the better player of the South Africans so far. The accountability of the frames so far. Marion defeated Nicole. Zaimat lost to Joy. Rukia defeated Madeline. Rashida and Erin won. And Beatrice lost her first match frame against Rita. In the second set, Zaimat defeated Madeline. Erin defeated Rukia. Rashida defeated Beatrice. Rita defeated Nicole, and Marion defeated Joy. Third set, Beatrice defeated Rukia. Rashida defeated Nicole. Joy defeated Rita. Marion defeated Madeline, and Zaimat defeated Erin. The fourth set, Joy defeated Rashida. Marion defeated Erin. Beatrice lost to Zaimat. Rukia is playing against Nicole in the same set. And Rita is up against Madeline. That is a very, very big miss on table number 2 by Madeline. Because she leaves the white ball begging for Rita to make a clearance and increase the lead to 12, which will become very, very unlikely in case it happens that the South Africans can get anything out of this match. Remember, it is winner takes all. Rita versus the yellow. She sinks it in, and white is good for the black. It doesn't look good for South Africa at all. Lots of experience for that brown lady, Rita, that you can think that any time of the day, anyway, even if it is in South Africa, even if it is in the final of the HAWLEY Cup, she will be most likely to sink in that black in the center table. And she does. Ladies and gentlemen, Uganda is one frame away. This is Rita firing up her team. Look at her. Firing up her team of fans and Ugandans residing and working in South Africa. Uganda is one away from victory, and any other frame won by the Ugandans will start off celebrations. Either Marion against Beatrice or Rukia against Nicole, or Rita, who is returning to the table, against Erin. In fact, should the Ugandans win this match, it will be one of the most convincing against the South Africans. Seven for South Africa, 12 for Uganda. 12-7. 6 frames to go, including this one. And for South Africa to win the HAWLEY Cup, they must win all of them. The moment you see any black sinking in favor of the Ugandans, it will be victory. They've gone through a lot, these Ugandan ladies. After preparing for the All Africa Pool Championships, they missed out on the tournament because of the delayed application for visas, which resulted in delayed acquisition of visas. It also resulted into delayed travel. After the AAPA, they reached this venue at around 1 p.m. on Tuesday last week, and yet at 2:30 p.m. they were invited to the table. They played one match in the teams category and lost in a decider against this very team, South Africa A team. Even the homework of the South Africa Technical Committee so far is not paying off regarding what they have to do to overcome these shooters from East Africa. You are watching the closing stages, if you're just joining the stream, of the biggest ladies match on the African continent, and I believe also one of the biggest ladies team matches in the world, because these two teams are definitely the best ladies teams on the African continent, but also two of the best ladies teams on the globe. Team South Africa do not have an opportunity to lose any frame. To win this title, they must win all 6 frames, including these three. The closest one from victory is the one between Nicole Boyson and Rukia Naiga on table number 3. It is definitely going the way of the Ugandans. The entire South African delegation after the men's match are all surrounding the table, around 50 of them, and they are not believing what is unfolding in their faces. They have never seen a team coming to Johannesburg and defeating their ladies team at this venue or anywhere nearby. Never. In fact, the last team they were defeated on home soil was in Sekunda district in Mpumalanga province 2019, and guess who defeated them? Uganda. On table number 3, Nicole fouls against Rukia. On table number 2, Rita against Erin. But all of that could become inconsequential should Marion Chisache, first timer on the Uganda team, win this frame against Beatrice. Excellent cue ball control. You are about to witness the biggest moment in the career of Marion Chisache. If she wins this match, white ball for the black ball is nothing short of good. She takes a very heavy breath, about to bring victory to her country. Born to 2 parents, one from Kenya, one from Uganda, deciding to play from Uganda. Experience of 10 years in the Uganda Pool League, starting out with Spice Pool Club and now Swap Buyers Pool Club to win for her country. Yes, victory! The difference between the two technical teams, this is South Africa, this is Uganda. South Africa, Uganda. The South Africans, in true sporting spirit, led by Beatrice, hereby applaud the Ugandan teams, officially champions of the Black Ball International HAWLEY Cup after a very convincing victory against South Africa, the home team, the host team in the final. true sporting spirit. Simply saying, come on girls, you played a good game. Captain of the Ugandan team, Amina Faith Nganda, speak to the Ugandans at home.
Truly very, very excited for winning this championship for our country. Yes, we've made Uganda proud. Uganda is #1 in the ladies category. Thank you to everyone who is watching. Thank you for supporting Uganda. Thank you for supporting us and believing in us in this championship. Yes.
Marion, decider.
Yeah man, mugamba mutya nsibe muli bulungi. Tukirese kye mwatutuma. Kyensobola obbagamba naye nga tuli basanyufu mbale tuwagira.
Gwe mulindi gwa gusoose okubeera ku ttiimu y'eggwanga owulira otya okuba nti gwe oteebye eggoolo ereese ekikopo ekyensi yonna eri ttiimu ya Uganda ey'abakyala?
Ekyo kisobola kinnyonnyola Peter. Ndi musanyufu nnyo nga kiwulira. Ndi musanyufu ebyaddala. Saa kibannyonnyola.
Look here.
Yo! Bannayuganda baffe essanyu litutta. Tuli basanyufu. Kwata gweyogereko eri bannayuganda. Yo mwebale tuwagira ekikopo tukireese.
Rita.
Bana essanyu lingi nnyo n'ebigambo birabika bitubula olw'essanyu naye buno tubusobolera tubwanguyiza nga bwe twabasuubiza. Mwejasi mufolonge kyobe Peter live munyumirwa bwe tugenda okulya ssente zaffe nga tweyagala.
Zaimat.
Abawagizi baffe abalungi ndowooza tukibakoledde temutubanja. Essanyu lyereere mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala naffe tutuukiriza omulimu gwaffe.
Captain Habib.
Mukusookera ddala tubeeyanziza nnyo mwenna abali ku live ne tweyanza nnyo abawagizi baffe obutaggwaamu maanyi. Ebikopo bikyajja nga tukyalina ttiimu ennungi ng'eno ey'abakyala. Ebikopo bikyajja ate naffe abasajja tugenda kwetereza mu katono nnyo ebikopo tugenda bireeta.
Ian. Sharon has finished her celebration. She's pretending to be on phone. She must talk to you. Sharon, live on camera.
Oh my God! Oh Peter, I just don't know what to say, but we are so happy we've banged these guys on their own soil, with their own president, on their own pool tables, with their own referees. Manange, Simani, we are just happy. Man, tubakubye kati emirundi ejja. In fact, ekikopo bakituweera eddala. Emirundi ena bakituweera eddala kuba bakkiriza. Timu Uganda tukuba.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of this story as Team Uganda clinches the Black Ball International Holy Cup. The celebrations will go on, the party will go on, the team will watch the one coming match, but a prize giving ceremony is coming up later today. The team will return to Entebbe International Airport at 2 a.m. on Tuesday morning into Wednesday. Tomorrow maybe we shall have a tour of the Johannesburg city. For now, I remain on behalf of the Pool Association of Uganda, Simon Peter Chobe. Thank you for watching.